Well, good morning. You notice she's not sitting over there today, but she will be. It's 9:32. We have to go to Knoxville. Mariah has to drop Matthew's car off at the Honda dealership. There's some kind of recall on it. So since we're going up that way, she told him that she would go ahead and drop it off for him. It's got to be there at 10. You know, originally I said I only wanted to work 3 days a week of mowing. Doggone if it ain't turned into 4 now. Well, we're not able to get our full days in a lot of times because, you know, the weather's been kind of rough. So we have a lot more on the list today than we can do. Just like yesterday, we have more than we could do. Yeah, I know we only did 11 yesterday, but for us, that's about 6-7 acres. And again, 6 or 7 acres wouldn't be too bad. But, you know, we kind of have a little distance driving like we did today going to Knoxville. So, you know, that's okay. That's the way that we choose to do ours. I know a lot of people got those grouped together real tightly and they can do them all in one stop. And, you know, that's cool. But me and Mariah both agree that we kind of like ours spread out a little bit. We'll stop and mow for 20 or 30 minutes, you know, and get back in the truck and cool off or warm up or whatever we need to do and ride to the next property. And it works for us. So, you know, that's all lawn care companies are not created equal. They all have their niche. Ours is kind of big, far out properties. And that works for us. We probably don't make as much per hour as a lot of people. But, you know, we're probably a lot slower than a lot of people too. So, but it works for us. Anyway, so we'll see y'all up in Knoxville, if not before. There goes Mariah. She got a little agitated with me yesterday. I made a little short video of it. Did y'all watch that? You know, I guess we all can kind of get on each other's nerves from time to time, can't we? So, you know, when you're a mouthy person like me, got a lot to say, sometimes you shouldn't say some of the things you say. There's just too much of an abundance of words. And if you don't know me, you might think I'm being a jerk. I don't mean to be a jerk, just sometimes that's the way I am. I'm good at it. Anyway, we'll catch y'all later. So I just pulled over to the Murphy over here beside the Walmart. And there's nobody there. That happens a lot at our Murphy here at Walmart. They, you never know when they might be open and when they might not, because they just have such an employee problem there. Do y'all experience that? If you buy gas at Murphy or anywhere you buy, do you see that sometimes they're open, sometimes they're not? It's just like the restaurants around here with the drive-thrus. If they're open, a lot of times they'll only have the drive-thrus. Do y'all have that problem where you're at? I'm really interested in that, because that's a real problem around here. Anyway, so I couldn't get fuel. That's okay. There's plenty of places to get fuel from here to Knoxville. So we'll just get fuel after we pick Mariah up.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think I have beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy. The one who showed me now and forever. No, you'll never be alone again. All day, oh yeah, all day. Please stay in my arms, boy. The one who showed me if we're together. It don't matter if it rains. All day, oh yeah, all day. As long as you're in my arms, boy. It's you and me on this beautiful day, and I'm smiling, holding on to you tight. I guess our hearts can align, and it feels so bright. It's like your love has gotten to me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. I can see it now, it's deep in your eyes. No way to define what we feel inside. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy. The one who showed me now and forever. No, you'll never be alone again. All day, oh yeah, all day. Please stay in my arms, boy. The one who showed me if we're together. It don't matter if it rains. All day, oh yeah, all day. As long as you're in my arms, boy. Don't worry of tomorrow, for now you're everything in my day. I love the way you like a song, you know my heart. Cause you know me, know my heart. You're everything in my day. I love the way you know my heart. Yeah, alright. The one who showed me now and forever. No, you'll never be alone again. All day, oh yeah, all day. I can let you know that you're my boy. The one who showed me if we're together. It don't matter if it rains. I will love you every day. As long as you're in my arms, boy. The one who showed me now and forever. No, you'll never be alone again. All day, oh yeah, all day. Please stay in my arms, boy. The one who showed me if we're together. It don't matter if it rains. All day, oh yeah, all day. As long as you're in my arms, boy.
I seen the little eggs over there. Look how protective she is. Look at the little eggs. Can you see the eggs? Don't y'all think it's amazing how God made the animals so protective over their young? I mean, that's crazy. Animals. Man, a lot of people ain't that protective. And they're supposed to be the intelligent ones. But you know, we're really not that smart after all, are we? That little bird would have given up her life in a second. And of course, most people would give their life up for their children or their unborn children. But unfortunately, you know, some of them don't feel that close about unborn life. It reminds me of the scripture that David said that God knew him even from an embryo. I'll put that scripture up here so y'all enjoy that. That just goes to show you, at the time of conception, God's aware of us. He knows us. He knows our parts. He knows our DNA. He knows what kind of people we'll be. That's interesting, isn't it? I'm just glad Mariah seen that. I'd have hated to run. Of course, I don't think that bird was going to let me miss her. She's going to make sure we seen her. She puffed up there, you know. Put them wings out. Them wings. It is 4:23. And see, what time did we leave today? 9:30. We started about 10, so we worked about 6 hours today. And made $100 more than we made yesterday when we worked 7.5 hours.
Tired today, and we were at one place that we mow, and there was pollen balls everywhere. Disgusting pollen balls.
We got some big jobs coming up, but I'm tired. I got up this morning about, I don't know, I think it's about 3 o'clock. Couldn't sleep. But me and girlfriend knocked it out. The girlfriend.
Yeah.
I can get a lot of stuff done with Mariah. I'm totally lost without her. And I won't have her tomorrow. And I have 5 jobs to do. You know, I know I said I'm going to make my building into a greenhouse, but I kind of don't want to take that roof off of it, you know? In case someday I want a bunch of chickens. I think I want to put a greenhouse over on the other side of the house. Not a big one, you know, maybe like a 12 by 20 something. Well. I am on my way home without Mariah. I had to drop her off at the Honda dealership. Y'all may remember she took Matthew's car in to have some work done, some kind of recall. And since we're coming back from Knoxville, she went ahead and she's picking that up, going home, and then she has to stop and get her mother and father some food and go over there and look after them some. They're a real handful for her right now. Some of us that's dealt with that in the past with our aged parents, she helped me with both of mine, and it's certainly appreciated. Now she's going through it with hers. Her mother's not too good. She's at the point when she might have a few moments of lucid times a week. I mean, maybe a few minutes. She's that bad. And I feel bad, you know. You hate to see somebody go through that, but, you know, what are you going to do? That's just part of aging, and that's part of our process as humans. It's a humbling experience for both the person that's getting older and the children, because I think for a lot of us, that's when we accept the fact that, you know, that will probably happen to us someday. It's very difficult. Now, for me, even for me, I cannot see myself in that kind of condition, but probability is I will be. My mother was, my father was. And the reason my father, now he was 64 when he passed, or 60, or close to 64. And, you know, ordinarily, you see, that's the age I am now. Ordinarily, most of us wouldn't go through that at 64, but what he did is he got cancer. And some cancers, I mean, they put him in the bed. The cancer put him in the bed, and he couldn't function. He got so weak before he died, he couldn't feed himself. It was a pitiful sight, but unfortunately, like I say, it's ultimately that's going to happen. Draw closer to God, because He's the only hope. He really is. Anyways, you guys, me and Mariah both pretty tired. It's been pretty hard the last couple of days, and so tomorrow she's going to babysit, and I've got a bunch of jobs I got to do on my own. Not really looking forward to it, especially when it comes to mulching, because Mariah, she's so good about spreading the mulch out and making it look nice, but tomorrow I got to do that myself. Good night, y'all.